After learning permutations and combination, let's move toward division into groups. So there will be certain numbers or certain objects given. We have to divide them into given groups. For example, the number of ways in which m plus n different objects can be divided into two unequal groups. So there are m plus n different objects and we have to divide it into unequal group of m objects and n object respectively, and that is given as m plus n factorial upon m factorial into n factorial. But now if m is equal to n, or both the division should be equal, so if m is equal to n, the groups are equal, and in this case the number of division is 2n factorial. M plus n become 2n, so 2n factorial upon m factorial is replaced by n factorial, that is n factorial into n factorial upon 2 factorial, as it is possible to interchange the two groups without obtaining a new distributor. We are dividing the whole by 2 factorial because the selection of n objects twice is same as selecting one only, so it can be divided by 2 factorial. But however, if 2n objects are to be divided equally between 2 persons, so after dividing we have to give it to 2 persons. So the number of ways is equal to 2n factorial upon n factorial into 2 factorial. That is the way of selection. And now if you want to distribute the given two groups to the 2 persons, it will be 2 ways or 2 factorial ways. So that's why we are multiplying it with 2 factorial. So 2 factorial will get cancel out. So total we have 2n factorial upon n factorial into n factorial. Next part is the number of ways in which m plus n plus p different objects can be divided into 3 unequal groups containing m, n and p objects respectively is m plus n plus p factorial upon m factorial, n factorial, p factorial, where m and p are unequal. Now if those are equal, all those are equal, m and p are equal, so the number of groups or the number of ways groups can be divided is 3n the whole factorial upon n factorial, n factorial, n factorial into 3 factorial. However, if 3n objects are to be divided equally among 3 persons, so after dividing we have to distribute among 3 persons. So that will be given as 3n factorial upon n factorial, n factorial, n factorial into 3 factorial, that is selections. And if we want to distribute 3 things to 3 persons, that will be given as 3 factorial. That's why we have multiplied 3 factorial. This 3 factorial will get cancelled out. So finally we are getting thrice of n factorial upon n factorial the whole cube.